Yeah. It's still a lot of debate about who we are. Cats arguing, we ain't African, we ain't black, we ain't this, we ain't that. Man, truth is, we all of that. Cause all of that come from us, you know what I'm saying? It's all about where you gon' fit in. Yeah. Yo, what's your name? You an African, an American, or an Israelite? Black or more, Muhammad or a provocateur, what the business like? Malcolm X, my enemy. Chief Turner, Dr. King, keep a burner, you repeat. Look at me, who you see? I'm garbage when I rap a bar. Every line is a blacker star. I'm masterful cause I understand who these crackers are. Nat Turner's my avatar, my attitude so desolate. I'm a mocking dog, these motherfuckers. Dr. Cotton, these Europeans know what I mean. I'm Farrakhan, never will I run. Robert Williams, nigga with a gun. George and Jonathan Jackson, Dr. Yosef Ben, Yakanan. Show and prove like Dr. Clark. I'm a boom cause I got the heart. I'm Dubois cause I'm hella smart. I'm Denzel cause I got the part. I'm Bianchi, Sutton Kufu, Mansa Musa, Shaka Zulu. I'm with Mia, I'm with Tulu. If I was Jesus, what would you do? I'm a Negro and I'm colored. I'm your nigga and your brother. Yeah, I kill you, but I love you. Accept your own and reject the other. What's your name?
What's your name? And why don't you now know what your name was then? Where did it go? Where did you lose it? Who took it? And how did he take it? What tongue did you speak? How did the man take your tongue? Where's your history? How did the man wipe out your history? What did the man do to make you a dumb?
What's your name? It's the Chigaboo, it's the Porsche Monkey, it's the Sambo, it's the Oreo, maybe Revolution is just too much for the handle. I ain't carry no scandal, I ain't scary, I am a Harry Tubman with a candle. Time to pick up the mantle. I'm a son to Wop and Queen of Zinga, Nefertiti and Queen Amina, Hatshepsut and the Queen of Sheba. She thinks she God, please believe her. Name is Osada, Great Escape, Angela Davis, Keith State, Winnie Mandela, refuse to break. I'm anime, refuse to hate. I see straight through cause I'm late today. Miss Fanny Lou, I got things to say. Miss Shirley Chisholm, I paved the way. The homie queen came to slay. Better Shabazz, I mean my Malcolm. Black love is the only outcome. I won't stop until y'all have some. I might set this shit gon' happen. I'm on shoe, come bless the altar. I'm Nivea, I bless Walter. I'm on Lacuna, I drop my daughter. I'm Oya, I cannot falter. I'm the one to give birth to stars. Masterful, how I work these bars. Series B to the earth to Mars. KOS, reverse the star. Show now.
What's your name? And why don't you now know what your name was then? Where did it go? Where did you lose it? Who took it? And how did he take it? What tongue did you speak? How did the man take your tongue? Where is your history? How did the man wipe out your history? What did the man do to make you as dumb as you are right now?
All right.
What's your name? Yes, sir.
Jigaboo is a Porsche Monkey, is a Sambo.
It's none of that.
Revolution is just too much for you to handle. Shout out Nkoyo. You know
Shout out to Nkoyo.
Yeah, my wife be spitting, man.
She's tight.
Yeah. When we perform, that's who people come to see.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what it comes to. She make me look good. I'm clearly Wyclef. She's clearly Lauryn Hill. And she's clearly the Lauryn Hill in our group. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, she's very animated.
Oh, she does a thing, man.
That's
She
what I'm
does a
talking
thing.
about. I can't wait for Juneteenth so I can watch y'all perform.
It's going down.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's going down.
I cannot wait.
I've been doing some exercising and walking more. Is
that going to help?
It's going to have to. I'm get up there hooping and hollering on that stage.
Yes.
In June, at my age.
That's
bro.
right. We won't even talk about age.
Hey, back in the day, I can do a whole album.
Really?
On that stage.
By yourself?
Get by myself. Nowadays, boy, you get good 2-3 songs out of me.
Now, I could do that with music, but I don't know about getting up there singing.
You don't know about getting up there?
No, just give me a saxophone.
We're going to rock the mic. Yeah, we're going to rock the mic. You know what I'm saying? But the key is just to not lose my voice. So I have to have voice control and plenty of water. And,
that's why I
all that kind of stuff. I might prop a kickstand up behind me, lean back on it, and do that
sit on the
rap on it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, man. Welcome to the First Majority Podcast, y'all. I'm Baba Amin.
I am Baba Ruttaskhi Aku Abba.
And it is an honor and a privilege to be here today. You know what I'm saying? On the First Majority, where we talk about us, the First Majority. You know what I'm saying?
It's about us.
It's about us. It's all about us. And we're excited about today's episode. This is the
What's Right About Us.
What is right about us?
What's Right About Us
That's right.
episode. So we want people jumping in. We want you in the chat. What's right about us,
Let's
right?
speak about what's going right with us.
What's going right with us. And we're going to provide some examples. 2 powerful examples we're going to focus on tonight are the House of Hathor,
That's right.
the Uhuru Academy, you know, and we're going to focus on the South Carolina Juneteenth Freedom Fest as well. You know what I'm saying? Because there are still Black people out here doing wonderful things in our community. And we got to do it. Y'all, we know that there's a lot going on. And just because we're going to be talking about what's right with us does not mean we don't realize what's wrong with us.
That's right.
But what we recognize is that it's what's right with us that's going to fix what's wrong with us.
That's right.
A good friend of mine, Ricky Clark, said there's nothing wrong with us that what's right with us can't fix.
Can't fix. Because if the right that wasn't done,
right,
we would be in a worse condition.
Come on now.
Than where we are now.
Come on now.
So what was right with us that got us to where we are today will continue to move us forward in the future.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that's our job.
But we got to recognize it.
We have to recognize.
We got to recognize. We got to be able to point it out. If we can't point out the positive,
that's right.
What do we have to build on? You know what I'm saying?
That's
and I get in so many conversations, and it be conversations, Ruttaskhi, with people who are talking about fixing the problems in the community.
That's right.
But they'll make statements like, well, Black folks don't understand politics.
Right.
Well, that's a depressing statement.
That is a depressing statement.
You know, if all Black people don't understand politics,
that's right. We make it so general.
We make it so general. Like,
that's right.
Black folks don't understand. See, Black folks don't know what to do with money.
That's right.
Right. And so I'm like, okay, am I now? I start wondering, am I at a place to talk about solutions, or is this a Klan rally?
That's right.
Is Thomas Jefferson in here somewhere? You know, is George Washington? Because that's what they used to say.
That's what they used to say.
Justify slavery.
That's right.
To justify Jim Crow.
That's
right. They would say, no, freedom is a burden on Black people.
That's right.
Because they wouldn't know what to do with no money.
They don't know
they wouldn't understand the system. You can't have
right.
Robert Smalls and all them doing Reconstruction in Congress.
That's
Black
right.
people don't understand politics. They'll destroy the country.
That's right.
So when we say stuff like that, I'm like, well, if that's what's wrong with us, how do we fix that?
How do we fix that? That's right. And who's responsible for doing it?
Yeah, and I guess can't be nobody Black because we don't understand politics.
That's
so
right.
You can't teach something you don't understand.
That's exactly right.
Right. So
that means that how do we get free if we didn't understand that? If our ancestors didn't understand it, then how were they able to liberate us or to free us?
Man, how were they able to navigate the politics of the plantation?
That's right.
For 300 years.
Or create all the tools
free.
that they did in order for them to be able to do the work.
Exactly.
Because evidently no one else knew how to do it. That's why they had them enslaved.
And who were they before they came over here?
Oh, they
didn't have politics.
No, they had all the politics.
You know, they weren't just our ancestors wasn't just running around the jungle screaming ooga booga.
No, they weren't.
Before they came.
They weren't porch monkeys.
Yeah, that's not true. You know, and so tonight we're gonna talk about what's right with us. We want y'all to help us talk about what's right with us. Whether you join us live, whether you join the pre-recorded, go into the comments and say something good about Black people. All right, say something good about Black. Now, before we do that, though, we got to honor where we come from. We have to honor our ancestors. We do that every week on the First Majority podcast with the honoring of the ancestors. And Baba, I'm gonna give it up to you.
Look, what we're gonna do right now is that we're gonna honor our ancestors, because if it was not for them, we would not even have the opportunity to bring to you the First Majority podcast. Mm-hmm. They gave us the ability. They gave us the ability to respond to everything that they've done for us. They've given us all of the ability to respond to everything in a positive manner that will be a true reflection of their energy, their spirit, and their soul. So let us go ahead and honor our ancestors through libation so we can talk about what is right with us. We call upon our ancestors far and near, fathers and mothers of our fathers, mothers and fathers of our mothers, to bear witness to all that we have done. And it is by your example that you continue to inspire us towards reclaiming our ancestral minds, regenerating our ancestral spirit, liberating our families, our homes, and our communities, and restoring our greatness as a people. We pour libation to bring into our midst your venerable ancestral spirit, radiating your great wisdom, your courage, and your dedication, and your unyielding commitment to victory by any means necessary. It is in the honor of our Creator, the great ancestor of all ancestors, our mothers and fathers, our sisters and our brothers, our children and their children, that we pour this libation in your honor, and in the honor of the Creator, the great ancestor of all ancestors, and the various manifestations of the creative spirit. We pour libation. Ashe.
Ashe.
For our esteemed ancestors who laid the foundation for human civilization and who provides the wisdom to which we live and the models by which our lives are guided, we pour libation.
Ashe. Ashe.
And for our esteemed ancestors who suffered the atrocities and the horrors of our Ma'afa, but yet demonstrated the victorious power of the ancestral spirit by maintaining their dignity no matter the cost.
Come on.
We pour libation.
Ashe.
Ashe. And for our esteemed ancestors who survived and made it possible for us to be here today, to continue on the valiant fight for our ancestral liberation and our vindication, we pour libation.
Ashe.
Ashe. And finally, for our children and our children's children and future generations of our ancestors to come, that they too in their time will vindicate our race from our adversaries, and that they will continue to imprint upon the world the great genius of our ancestral humanity. We pour libation. Ashe. May your venerable spirit engulf this occasion to reaffirm our ancestral canopy. It is done. Our great ancestors are all satisfied. Ashe.
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 Beautiful.
So
beautiful.
even in the libation, it speaks about what is right with us.
That's right.
In the libation, it speaks about everything that our ancestors did for us and what they continue to do for us, and then what is our responsibility. And that is only the ability to respond. That is what responsibility is.
You better teach.
How do you respond to what was given to you by your ancestors? Not by what you heard, not by what you read, but what was transcended and what was instilled in you through the spirit, so that you can validate why you are here. Because that is what is being right is all about.
That's right.
It's about validation yourself, validating yourself for what has been given to you.
That's right.
That's what it's all about,
man. You know, we are our ancestors.
We are our ancestors.
And when you learn about your past, you're learning about you.
That's right.
When you learn about your ancestors, you're learning about yourself.
That's exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that's something that's positive about us. We got more than everybody.
We got more. We got more than everybody.
We've been here longer than everybody.
And that's why they're angry.
Yeah.
Because we are the first majority.
Right.
Because we are the first majority.
Right. And we have to stop. We can't bury our past in order to make progress.
No.
That's not how you make progress.
No,
you don't make progress ignoring certain ancestors because the ancestors of the people that you're trying to please don't like them.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly
you can't bury Marcus Garvey because his philosophy, the United States doesn't agree with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You can't bury Nat Turner because he chose to pick up the gun and fight for his freedom. He's no different than George Washington.
That's right.
He's no different than anybody else who picked up the gun. So you can't bury Nat Turner. Nat Turner's a positive about our history. You know what I'm saying? A positive aspect.
That's right.
So we have to do a better job of really embracing all the totality of our story, regardless of whose feelings are going to get hurt when we do it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Because it ain't like we winning.
No.
Because of because of it.
No, the good thing about it is that I would say we are winning.
Yes.
We are winning.
Yes. I'm talking about as a result of we ain't winning we are winning, but it's not as a result of us burying our past.
No, not as a result of burying our past.
Right.
That's in spite of.
In spite of that.
Come on.
Yes,
we
sir.
are winning.
Yes, that was so cool. I'm gonna turn the camera more your way, because I like how you said it.
Yeah.
I like how you said that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
In spite of.
Right? Yes. And so and shout out to Mila. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful Mila Renee Imhotep. You know what I'm saying? Say the real is being shared. I see the real. You better believe the real is being shared.
That's
you know what I'm saying? This is the first majority podcast. All we share is the real. Right? Is the real.
We don't know nothing else.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? And so
authentic.
Yes, authentic. Speaking of authenticity, y'all see all that authenticity on the wall behind us?
Oh man, it's a beautiful.
That beautiful authenticity on the wall behind us. We're here at the beautiful House of Hathor, 6319 North Main Street.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You're looking at the proprietor right here. He ain't the boss now. That's
not
that's
the boss.
Yeah. But
Let's
you know what I'm saying?
Angela Wright.
Angela Wright.
Netrama Banu Kefa Ab is a spiritual name. Netrama Banu Kefa Ab.
I say. So we're in the beautiful House of Hathor. You just seeing a portion behind us, the beautiful, authentic African mask on the wall. You know, here at the House of Hathor, you come in, that's all you're going to see. It's authenticity throughout the store, whether it's the mask, whether it's the health and beauty products, whether it's the clothing, the books, the spiritual healing tools, the metaphysical materials. People come in here to get their stones. They come in here to get their candles, the whole 9 yards. I mean, tell us a little bit about House of Hathor.
Well, the House of Hathor was born through my wife and I in 2016. And when we birthed this, we had no idea that it would blossom to where it is right now.
I say
we're actually about 3 to 4 years ahead of schedule.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're 3 to 4 years ahead of schedule because we said that we wanted to vend for the first 2-3 years. But after the first year and a half, we was blessed by the ancestors to open up our first store.
Oh man.
And then and so
I'm just gonna take the webcam. You can keep talking. I'm just gonna take the camera and just swivel it around.
Oh,
we're not in a little corner stuff.
No, it's not a corner.
No, look at this. No. This is a cultural center.
And what we want to do here is that we want to make sure that we're providing for our community a safe place. This is a safe haven. This is a temple. This is a cultural arts center. And it's the house of Hathor, because only where the house is, where you dwell, where you find peace, love, beauty, protection, and guidance. That is what we wanted to make sure that we're projecting that out, because we're a reflection of the ancestors. And this is what the ancestors have given to us. So therefore, we have to make sure that we're providing it for our people.
Beautiful space. This is my spot. This is my home away from home. Love coming in here. And y'all, if you ever in Columbia, you got to come to the House of Hathor.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you should come to Columbia to visit the House of Hathor.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like the house, this place is worth visiting Columbia for. Right? If you're in Columbia, this is the spot. You need to be supporting the House of Hathor, because the House of Hathor is here to support you. Baba, sometimes people don't come in here and buy nothing. Sometimes people come here just to get advice, don't they?
To get advice, or to just go in the back and sit down and listen to the music.
Or just go listen to the music.
They want to go meditate.
It's a safe space.
It's a safe space.
It's a safe space.
Yes, we've had several people come in and just say, I just want to go in the back and just sit down.
Right. There's a whole event space back here, a whole area with the stage. You got tables. You always got the music jamming, because music is your background.
Music is my background.
So it's always jamming in here. And so I just wanted to highlight that before we even got into the proverb. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to highlight the beautiful space that we in. And I know a lot of y'all are going to be coming in town for the Juneteenth Freedom Fest.
Yes.
Because I got a lot of people coming. I got family, friends coming. You know, so when you come, it's a mandate that you come to the House of Hathor,
because it'll be open.
I already know.
Yeah, it'll be open. It'll be open.
I already know.
Yes.
You know, and that the cool thing about the Juneteenth Freedom Fest is that we do events all week.
All week
we do events, and guess where most of the events gonna be that week? At the House of Hathor. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That Monday. We're going to have the mental health, mental wellness workshop here at the House of Hathor. What time does that begin?
It starts at...
and that's Monday the 10th of June.
It starts at 6 o'clock.
At 6 o'clock.
Yes.
The 10th of June at 6 o'clock, right here at the House of Hathor.
That's correct.
Right?
Yes,
right. And then on Tuesday, it's Money Tuesday.
It's Money
so there's going to be a financial literacy workshop.
Entrepreneurship.
Right. I'm going to put that up there. Power, right?
That's
right. An entrepreneurship and financial literacy workshop on Tuesday, June 11th. What's the time?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock again. 6 o'clock right here at the House of Hathor. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Wednesday, we're going to let Angela and Ruttaskhi get some rest. Wednesday, come up here and shop.
Yeah, please come up.
If you're in town for Juneteenth or whatever, Wednesday. We're gonna call it Cash Mob Wednesday. Who would like the Cash Mob? The House of Hathor.
Yes.
On Wednesday, June the 12th.
June the 12th.
We're gonna put that out there.
Yes.
Cash Mob Wednesday.
Yes.
Wednesday, come circulate the dollars. Yes. June 12th, right here in the House of Hathor.
That is the only way how we can win.
That's it.
Economics is one of them.
Economics is one of them, right? But we got to practice it. We got to put our money where our mouth is,
exactly
right? So Wednesday. But then Thursday, we right back here at the House of Hathor. Thursday, June the 13th, we make history at the House of Hathor. Yes. We are screening, right, the first ever narrative film about the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey called Mosiah the Movie.
That's right.
Right here at the House of Hathor. It's also a fundraiser for the Uhuru Academy, all right, and a fundraiser for Juneteenth, the Juneteenth Freedom Fest. And we're going to raise some funds for the House of Hathor while we're here too. And we're going to be raising funds for the filmmakers themselves who will be in town. They're coming in. The director, Gerard Brown, and his team will be here to talk about the making of the film.
That's correct.
You know, and so you actually can go on Eventbrite. I'm going to post a link to that in a little bit. You can go on Eventbrite to get your tickets to come here, and it's just a donation.
It's just a
donation of your choice. You can give $2, you can give $200. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying?
We'll take it all.
We'll take it all. You know what I'm saying? Because all of these proceeds are feeding the movement. It's feeding the beautiful things that we're doing in the community.
It's feeding our liberation.
And it allows us to roll right into Friday.
That's right.
Which is June the 14th, where we're going to be downtown Columbia for the Juneteenth night parade.
That's a night parade to celebrate.
Come on,
to celebrate the work that we are doing in our community.
To celebrate what's
we're celebrating our work, y'all. It's not a celebration for anything else but for celebrating the work that we're doing for our families and our community.
And celebrating your work.
Yes.
Come out and say we're celebrating our work together.
Right.
Come out, let's celebrate your work. Our grassroots organizations.
Yes.
Our parents, our responsible parents out here that are working hard, trying to maintain a household.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Keeping your children on the straight and narrow. I'm one of them parents too. Let's gather. You one of them parents too. Let's gather.
Yes.
Let's fellowship together. That's what the Juneteenth celebration is all about. You know what I'm saying? It's like you made it. You made it another year. Yeah. Man, it's good to see you. You know what I'm saying? And so we definitely want to do that, right? And then after the night parade, we roll over on that Saturday. That Saturday, June 15th, 2024.
Yes.
At Dutch Square, 421 Bush River Road.
There you go.
From noon to 9. Ain't it? Noon to 8.
Noon to 8.
Go home at 8. Miss Tina killed me. Sure, I told everybody we're going to be there till 9 o'clock. From noon to 8, you have the Juneteenth.
The 8th year.
The 8th.
The
annual South Carolina Juneteenth Freedom Fest. Y'all, we finalized the lineup.
Yes,
we got powerful performances from all around this area and abroad coming in to perform. We got powerful speakers gracing the stage.
Yes.
We have hosts. They're going to be doing their thing. We got the best vendors in the world coming through. The food trucks. Oh man, it's just going to be ridiculous.
It's going to be powerful.
We're having a job fair on site. There's going to be a health fair on site. Colleges on site.
Everything that you could possibly need in your life, we're going to have it on site.
Right.
Everything that you're going to need, we're going to have it on site.
Right.
So why not be there?
And it's free admission.
It's free admission.
You know, and a special shout out to our sponsors.
Yes.
Right. And because we couldn't do it without sponsors. Shout out to the team for going out there getting those sponsors.
That's
you know what I'm saying? But we have great sponsors like Lexington Medical. We have great sponsors like Michelin Tire. You got the county, Richland County as well. The city as well, right? City of Columbia is helping as well. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of small businesses who are sponsors as well. You know what I'm saying? Like the Uhuru Academy, the House of Hathor. You know what I'm saying? Plenty more designs out of Jacksonville, Florida. Shout out to Catalyst Mbangi.
Yes.
Right? Catalyst Mbangi, who's sponsoring the movie screening.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So they are sponsors of the Juneteenth Freedom Fest as well. Yes. And all the other sponsors out there. We're going to shout all y'all out multiple times because you know, it's appreciated.
It's appreciated. And I don't think people, you know, when people think about South Carolina or Columbia in particular, they think that not a lot of culture is here.
Right.
That is so far from the truth.
Right.
We have so much culture that's right here in the state, as well as the city, that we need more of our people to come and just check out what we have going on.
I'm still blown away.
Yeah. Oh, look.
I've been here 5 years.
Yes.
I'm still blown away. I learn about something new every day.
Yeah.
I'm always still blown away.
Even the rich history that we
have. Yes. I'm still blown. If you study our story, you have to come to South Carolina.
You have to. You have no choice.
You have no choice. Because this is really where many of our lineages came into the country.
Ground zero.
This is ground zero.
Through
Charleston, through Columbia, through this state.
Yes.
It's ground zero for a lot of Africans or so-called African Americans.
That's right.
Man, you got to do it.
It
only makes sense that we celebrate Juneteenth.
That's right. Here. That's right.
Because not only did the enslavement started here. The march to liberation, the march to freedom started here too.
That's right.
And it had to get through here and get through Georgia and get through Alabama and Mississippi and all that to get to Texas.
Because it was our ancestors that helped free.
That's right.
Everybody else that came after South Carolina.
Yes. Mila said, I'm definitely gonna make that trip. When you and the king come up here, Mila, y'all come right to House of Happiness. Number one, let me know you coming. Right? Let me know you come. Look, the AI even gave a thumbs up. Let me know you coming, and we got y'all. All right, y'all, and y'all really need to come for Juneteenth.
Yes. Oh, please come for Juneteenth.
Y'all really need to come for Juneteenth. This is my sister.
You will not
right
be
here
disappointed.
Too. Yes, my sister Elnora. Elnora is a beautiful queen in Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas.
Oh wow,
sister mine. She has the House of Mental restaurant down there. I'm talking about some of the best vegan soul food you ever gonna taste in your life. We gotta make a trip. And next year I'm gonna convince her to make a trip to come up here and set up the House of Mental during Juneteenth.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, she'll clean up.
She can set it up in here.
Oh yeah, she'll clean up.
She can set up in the House of House.
She can set up right here in the House of House.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Nora, you got a home.
Yeah.
You got a house.
Yeah.
You got a house.
Come on
right
through,
here.
Elnora.
You know, we go way back. She's one of the great supporters of the Uhuru Academy.
Yes.
We've organized events together.
Yes.
Powerhouse sister.
Okay.
Powerhouse sister.
Yeah, come on through, Elnora. We'll hook you up. We'll hook you up.
All right. Now, Mila, I posted that you absolutely will do. So that means that's a commitment because everybody saw you said you and King was coming through.
I see it.
We want y'all to,
I see it.
Want y'all to make that trip.
Yes.
All right, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now, every week we have a proverb. Right. Every week we have an African proverb that we like to share and like to deal with and talk about and discuss.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And of course, this is the What's Right With Us episode.
What is right?
And we were talking about the House of Hathor. You know what I'm saying? And I'm right now celebrating the 14th complete school year for the Uhuru Academy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
How many years?
14.
14
years. No government funding. You know, strictly for us, by us, literally. That's
called grassroots liberation.
That's called grassroots liberation.
That's right.
We founded the Uhuru Academy in Fort Worth, Texas in 2010. Started out doing Uhuru camps.
Wow.
Right? In the bookstore. And shout out to the Doc Bookshop. You know what I'm saying? There's a bookstore in Fort Worth, Texas.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That looks just like the house out there, the same energy.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And we partnered with them and provided Uhuru camps for the students, for the youth in the hood or whatever.
Yes.
Them babies started calling the camp school.
Wow.
And we was like, you know what? We got to go on and make it a school then.
Might as well.
And so we founded the school in the back of a school 14 years ago. And here we are today. Not only do we have our online program that just finished its 5th year, and it's global, you know, but we've helped start other schools along the way, including the Prince Circle of Legends Academy in Houston, and including the UASC International right here in Columbia, who we began working with in 2014.
Okay.
Right. And 2014, they opened their doors in 2015, and they just finished their 9th year.
That's powerful.
They just finished their 9th year, and congratulations to UASC International, which is the reason why we moved out here. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm so glad the ancestors brought you. I say,
you know, but shout out to them. They're having their fundraiser tonight. The soiree is going on right now, but you can always make donations to UASC at UASCinternational.com, and I'll post that before we get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But this is happening because I understood my direction.
There you go.
I understood my purpose.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my sister, Cree Fun Creations is in the house. You know, this sister was one of my first students ever.
Really?
In 1992, I believe. My first classroom was in Butler Housing, the so-called project.
Yes.
And she was one of the young people that would come to group.
Well, congratulations
you know what
to
I'm
your
saying?
Fun Creations.
Congratulations. And it's just a testimony that from that rites of passage program, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
She was provided with tools that help her guide her through her life. Now she's a successful entrepreneur and health practitioner.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And doing great things. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so to sit here and celebrate my new students going into the summer.
That's right.
I'm looking at one of my original students we still have a relationship with.
Yeah.
That's because when you understand your direction and what it is, your purpose.
Yes.
You get these type of rewards.
Living intentional,
right? Living intentional, y'all. And that leads us to this.
To the proverb. What is the proverb?
The proverb today, y'all. The proverb is this: a good wind is no use to a sailor who doesn't know its direction. You know,
that's powerful.
A good wind is no use to a sailor who doesn't know its direction. Often we'll celebrate something, particularly within our community. We'll celebrate a person just because they got rich.
That's correct.
Right. We see somebody make it to the NFL.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
We see somebody sell 1 million records.
Yeah.
And yes.
Yeah, they did great.
They did great.
Yes.
And we're happy for them. And that's
right.
legit.
Yeah.
But if they don't have direction and purpose in their life,
they can be used.
They can be used. And sometimes that good wind blows them off the cliff.
Off course.
Blows them off course.
Off course.
When they're not, when you don't have
that's
the right what?
They
don't the right direction.
They don't know the direction.
When they don't know the direction.
Yeah. What does your compass look like?
What does your compass look like?
Yeah.
You know, what are you going to do with all that
that's
power?
Right. That's right.
What are you going to do with all that access to wealth?
What is your responsibility with that?
What is your responsibility with that?
What is your responsibility? Yeah. The ability to respond comes back up again.
Yes. Yes.
You have the ability to respond to what has been given to you.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do with it? What direction are you going to go in?
Oh man, great.
What
great,
direction?
Great. And often your direction really is determined by the information that's been poured inside of you.
Correct. Are you sharing it?
Because sometimes we're destroying ourselves and not realizing.
That's right.
Right?
That's
when
right.
we have foreign things introduced into our culture,
that is
you know
correct.
what I'm saying?
That's
that
right.
we make it that's made to seem cool.
That's right.
That's made to seem like this is the thing to do.
That's right.
You know, some people think when you get grown, you're supposed to get drunk.
That's right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's
right.
all. That's what they saw.
Yeah. That's what grown-ups do.
That's what grown-ups do.
You're supposed to smoke.
Yeah.
You're supposed to drink.
That's right.
You're supposed to cuss.
That's right.
You're supposed to do these things.
That's
right. When you get grown, you're supposed to be promiscuous and get out here and do these things.
That's right.
You're supposed to do that. That's we think that's a part of being an adult. That's why when children do it, they think they acting grown.
That's right. And what do we say? You're not grown.
You're not.
You're not grown. Only grown people do
Only grown people do that.
Right. And so when I get grown,
okay,
I want to do it.
I want to do that.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But your liver don't care that you're grown.
And neither does your kidneys.
Or your blood pressure.
Or your blood pressure. That's right. Or your eyesight.
Or your
eyesight.
Brain. Right.
Yeah,
or your brain. And so we'll go down self-destructive paths.
That's correct.
Now we grown.
Yeah.
Got a good job.
That's right.
We good.
That's right.
But we don't have direction.
No direction.
No direction.
No direction. You're on the 7 seas with no compass.
Right.
You're on the 7 seas. That means that wherever the wind blows you is where you're gonna go.
Where you gonna go?
That's right.
Right. And if you have a compass in your hand, you know, and you see the islands, right? If you've been told you're supposed to go to that one, you'll go that way.
That's right.
Intentionally. And that might be an island full of booby traps.
That's right.
But you're supposed to go that way.
That's right.
You know, I'm a young girl and I can rap and all that. I'm supposed to rap about being a stripper. Okay.
That's right.
All right. So that's how I make it.
That's the island.
Oh, that's the island.
Yeah.
All right, let me go to stripper island.
That's right.
I'm a young man. I can rap, but nah, man, you got to be on that gangster stuff. Oh, that's the island. Well, let me go down that island. But I'm not really a gangster. She's not really a stripper, but they got to pretend to be one in order to be famous.
And don't even get the money that comes along with it because only the ones that are directing you to go there, that's the win.
Right.
That's the win when people are directing your sale. They are the win.
Right. So this proverb reminds us to make sure that we're moving our children moving ourselves in the right direction.
In the right direction.
The wind is here.
That's right.
The opportunities are out here.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah. But we have to know where we're gonna go and what we're gonna do with it. And in order to do that, we got to know what's right with us.
We have to know what's right with us.
We got to know what's right with us in order to figure out where we're gonna go. So I'm gonna ask y'all in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask y'all what's right with us.
That's right. What is right?
What's right with us?
What's right with you?
What's right with you? Right.
Tell
What's your
us,
good news?
Yeah, tell us what's right with you.
Yeah, what you got going on?
We want to know what your intentions are. What is right with you? Let us know what's right with so that we can go ahead and bring that energy up and let the people know that there are things out here happening within our own families and our communities that's right. Let the people know what you're doing, because if we don't do it, then the negativity will always get the energy.
Right.
So we want to make sure that the positive gets the energy this day and all days forward.
That's what we want.
We need for positive environments to be at the foundation of everything that exists.
Everything that exists.
Everything that exists.
You know what I'm saying? Man, every day I get to watch Black children.
Yes.
Pay homage to their ancestors every morning. And I get to witness them honoring each other's personal ancestors if somebody's absent.
Yes.
I get to witness them look up pictures and gifts of Malcolm and Margaret and putting them on our little digital wall to honor them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I marvel at the creativity of Black youth. That's something that's right with us, y'all.
Yeah.
Our children are creative.
what my wife and I, what we have the opportunity to see, I see young people, young adults that are coming into the store, being entrepreneurs, learning about their own spirituality, learning about their own history, their family history. And we're talking about in their 20s and some in their teens. Some are still in high school. When I was in high school, I wasn't doing that. I didn't know. I didn't learn until I was in my 30s, my late 30s. And so when I see young people that are coming into the store in our environment, in this surrounding, then that says that we are making progress. Their moral compass, their values, their interests, and their principle compass are on course for something that is much greater than what I could ever think of. And so that lets me know that we are doing something right.
We're doing something right.
We have more stores here in Columbia. When I first moved back to Columbia in 1998, there was one spiritual store here, just one, and one bookstore.
Wow.
That was Orion's Oracle, and which I want to give him a shout out, Brother Carew.
I say.
And we had Doretha's bookstore, she's my Carew now, so she has transitioned. But since that time, we have 7 metaphysical stores here in Columbia. 7.
Wow.
But we only had 1.
Wow.
Now we have 7, and we have several Black-owned vegan restaurants. We have a African-centered school.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
We have 2 other Black-owned schools.
Shout out. Absolutely.
Right? We have the Center for Learning. And we have VV Reed Elementary School.
Okay.
So we have 3 schools here in Columbia, so that everybody can get in where they fit in. Because everybody's a vessel. And just as long as you understand what vessel you are, then that's where you get in.
Right.
And so to have that plethora of what we have right now says that we're doing something right.
I say.
We're doing it right.
I say.
It takes time. You're talking about coming back from 400 years that we have to catch up.
Right.
That's a lifelong thing that we have to do.
Right.
And so that's a process that has to take place in order for us to be where we need to be.
Right.
But the process is being done. We have a plethora of organizations that are out there doing great things.
That's right.
We have Good Kids, Good Sports, which is Brother Darius Wiley, who he's doing.
Shout out, Wiley.
He's doing remarkable things in the communities to work with kids, to help them on that sports level. He's doing great things. They're traveling. He's keeping them out of the streets. He's showing them good things. He's a very conscious brother.
Yes, he is.
Right.
Yes, he is.
We have we have Big Homie, Little Homie mentoring program. Brother Stroud. Who he's doing a remarkable job with young men. He's traveling with them, taking them to places that they would not probably ever see. And they just got finished with a King's program, that they're honoring young men and they're growing them up. They're doing the rites of passage, they're doing things with these brothers and sisters, with brothers. So we give thanks. We have Brother Anthony Williams, who we had on the podcast.
The youth advocate.
That's right.
The youth advocate.
He's doing wonderful things. For kids that are having those minor hiccups. He's doing great things with the kids. So we want to make sure that we honor these our young brothers and sisters that are doing great things. And what's the sister's name that's working with the young ladies?
Miss Tracy?
Yes.
Yeah. Miss Tracy, name her program, but she has a rites of passage for girls. You know what I'm saying? And she's doing an excellent job.
Excellent job.
Oh my gosh, man. I mean, she's exposing them to the arts.
That's right.
She brought me in. She's exposing them to the history.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so Miss Tracy's doing a fantastic job.
Yes.
Girls to women.
Girls to women.
And she has a girls to women and a boys to men
that
program.
Bugsy Calhoun
Bugsy Calhoun. Shout out to Bugsy Calhoun. Shout out to Master Goodwin.
Oh man, Master Goodwin, Master Tracy Goodwin, man. Big ups to you. He's winning every competition in Taekwondo.
That dude is cold.
He's cold.
Man, I had Uhuru in the class for a minute. I got to get him black in there. Had Uhuru. He come on and say, "What's up? What happened?" Master Goodwin hit me in the chest. Like good. Hit him again. Make him tough. You know what I'm saying? No, he's doing a great job.
He's teaching our kids discipline. He's teaching them unity. He's teaching them self-determination. These are the things that are innate within us.
Brother Ivory.
Brother Ivory has the
survival training.
He has the Junior Buffalo Soldiers. The Junior Buffalo Soldiers right here in Columbia.
Yeah.
He's teaching them how to ride horses.
Yeah.
He's teaching them how to do marches. He's teaching them equestrian. He's teaching them survival skills.
Yep. First time I went over there, he taught me how to ride a horse.
That's it.
And I'm from Texas. I ain't not riding a horse. And I almost fell off.
I just learned how to pet one.
Huh? I don't feel so bad no more, man.
Bad.
Oh, I knew how to pet one now. I didn't know how to back on that horse and I almost flew over the other side.
One kept following me, right? And I kept looking back and saying, why is this horse following me?
Yeah.
Ivy said, she wants you to pet her.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so I started petting her on her face.
Yeah.
And I stopped. And then she lifted her head up more and said, no, you need to pet some more.
Yeah, you're not finished.
And so Brother Ivy said, your spirit is connected with her. I said, oh, say no more.
Yeah.
And I started petting her more. And so I started bonding and connecting with her at that time. So I got to get back down to the ranch because I know she missed my touch.
Yeah.
So I got to get back down.
Yeah.
Brother Ivy, I got to get down to the ranch, bro.
So there's some great brothers doing great things out here, you know. And okay, we asked the people what's great with them.
Yes.
Right?
What they say.
So Mila says, legacy being built. I am healthy and complete. My husband and I are giving back in major ways, and it feels so righteous. Ashe. You know, they teach health and wellness.
Okay.
Yes, you know, and she shares her workout.
Yes.
A husband, he got muscles out in his ear. His ear got muscles. You know what I'm saying? Like brother, just boom. You know what I'm saying? So they are a
I used to be
great
that way.
example. Really?
Yeah, I used to. He said, really?
You know, people say that like there are no signs of that.
I'm a little older now.
No. Okay.
Oh yeah. I used to bench press 350 pounds.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I was like that in high school.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, no evidence, right? Yeah, absolutely. I was known for it at one time. It's been a long time, y'all.
Hey.
Yeah. But shout out to building that legacy, Sister Mila. You know what I'm saying, with that. And that's something our community definitely needs, right? And then Fun Creations, Lady Cree, what's good with me is to always encourage and build the next queen and king to flow and to operate in their purpose. You know, and that's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. So that kills that whole narrative.
That's right.
Say, black folks are always backbiting each other.
Right.
Black folks always say,
no,
that's not true.
No.
There are so many positive
people
in our community that are just here to uplift.
I love what you and Sister Nkoyo, you always say, and I've adopted that same mantra.
Yeah.
Black love is black power.
It is.
Yeah, love is
that's
black
the root of it.
Yes.
If you don't love self,
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? We're not getting anywhere.
That's right.
Brother, I'm in a little old chat group now, some brothers that want to organize and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
And the bickering is like off the chain, right?
Yeah.
And my whole position is y'all don't like each other.
Y'all
don't like black people.
That's right. You don't like yourself.
You can love black power and not like black people.
Yes.
You can be red, black, and green, boo. But you wonder why some of them so angry.
That's right.
They ain't angry at white people. They mad at black people.
That's right. And they don't even know why.
Yeah, they don't realize that just reading those books don't cure self-hate.
It does not.
It doesn't cure that. There's a whole lifestyle change, a spiritual change, that a transformation has to happen within you in order to develop love for self and love for our community. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole method. And a lot of times people jump into movements, but they haven't really checked themselves on what their true attitude is towards self and towards our people.
And I ask people, what is your internal environment?
Right.
What is your internal environment?
Right.
What does it look like?
Right.
You know, because that tells you how happy you are with yourself. Those are things that are inside you. That's why it's called environment.
Yes.
Inside you.
Inside you. Energy.
Energy. It's like energy. Your inner God.
Your inner God.
Or the inner generations of ancestors that are inside of you.
Right.
Your energy is your inner generations.
I love that.
That's right.
I love that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We have to get in touch with that.
We have to.
You know what I'm saying? Because, people hurt people.
Yes.
It happens. I've hurt people before.
Yeah. Oh, I have too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But forgiveness.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
It is a forgiving self, being able to forgive others.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And we real good at forgiving as black people.
We forgive everybody else but us.
But us.
But us.
And we have to learn how to do that.
We
have to learn how to do it. Elnora say what's right with me. I'm still in it. Come on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Brainstorming, growing this business, sideline pondering, becoming like a biological scientist to study the endocrine system, menstrual cycle, thyroid, pituitary connection with stress and the nutrition. I don't know if I got the win for that though. I don't even know what that profession is called, but it's needed. Well, follow your spirit. Somebody out there need to know about we need the endocrine system, menstrual cycle / thyroid pituitary connection.
That's
with
right.
Stress.
That sounds like that's for women though.
It do.
Yeah, they don't sound like it's for you.
I don't think that's for us.
No, it's not for
the menstrual part. But it's fine for me. I have a wife, so
that's right.
Her success is my success.
There you go.
But shoot, we don't got menstrual cycles, but I go through something.
If they go through it, we go through
it. Right. You know what I'm saying? It is for us.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So yes.
Give thanks to you,
sister, and put that together.
Yes.
She is a scientist. Culinary artists, people who cook.
Yes.
Especially people who cook from their soul.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They're scientists. They're chemists.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They know what to put in it. That's enough to put in it to soothe your nerves, to calm you down, give you some food to make you feel good. Just like our ancestors would take what those people would throw away and turn it into delicacies that tasted so good. Master wanted our stuff. And now
now we have to pay for it. And now we have to pay
for it. We have to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So keep pushing, Elnor. I love that. Shout out to your Lordy D. This young sister is out of Detroit.
Okay.
Right. And she says that she's joining the forming and teaching squad.
She's
already a genius.
Okay.
She actually founded the Uhuru Academy Writing Club. And she's working with our creative writers at the Uhuru Academy.
Yes.
They're developing. She's partnered with a bunch of independent Black comic book artists.
Okay.
And we're writing a comic book anthology authored by our students.
Wow.
So the artists are taking the stories that our students wrote,
and
then they're turning them into comic books.
Okay, we got to get.
We call it The Feather.
We got to get some volumes in here.
Oh, once it's done, we will. We've been working on it for the past couple of years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And we fundraise for it, of course, to get it done.
Yes.
But when I tell you, we have some, the illustrations and the stories, and she's the spearhead behind that. She's an artist in her own right. She has an organization also called the Fifth House Collective, where she curates independent Black comics and graphic novels.
Oh, wow.
Y'all probably need a link. We can get some stuff in the store.
Yes. What's right with us?
Yes. What's right with us? Your Lordy D is what's right with us.
That's what I'm talking about.
She's an example of what's right with us. Keep pushing, sister.
Keep pushing, sister.
You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And man. I mean, it's our creativity, our determination. Nora say she's still in it.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a powerful statement.
That is a powerful
because while you in it, life be life.
Life does not care.
No, life don't care.
No, life says you're supposed to be in it.
Yes.
Life says you're supposed to be doing what you've been designed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you don't know is of no subsequence to life. Life says, I'm still gonna throw these storms at you.
Right.
Because you're no different than nature.
Right.
And if nature gotta deal with it, so do you. And nature continues to live.
Nature continues to live.
Yes. You know, we are part of it, and it is all of us.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
So we want to encourage everybody out there, you know what I'm saying, to focus on what's right.
And I want to give a shout out also to the 100 Black men. And to our fraternities and sororities, because what really gets me is that some of these organizations, if not all of them, are giving scholarships to kids, but they're not getting enough of our kids to do an application to get free money. They have money to give kids that want to go to school.
Right.
But not enough of our kids are even filling out the application just to get the money.
Well, that means that there's a disconnect somewhere.
Yes.
Right? That means that there's a disconnect somewhere between those who want it and those who have it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And so if the ones who are if they're only finding children who don't want it, then they're just in the wrong room.
Well, what they did,
because there are children who want it.
Right.
Was
what we cannot depend on. We should not depend on just saying that it's the school system where our kids are going to school.
Right.
Because we should just put it out there, make it available publicly to everyone that needs it and wants it. We have to make things more public and not in silos.
I'm with that.
We can't put it in a silo.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So we gotta, and that's where we all link together.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? When 100 Black men got something going on, we need to have it posted in here,
yes.
posted on our web pages and things like that.
Yes.
You know, building that infrastructure, building those pipelines to opportunities.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I want to play a quick commercial.
Go ahead.
I want to play a quick commercial break. We have a fundraiser. Our online online program is the best online school for Black children in the world, period. Right? Uhuru Academy Online.
That's right.
And we giving receipts next week.
Do it.
Next week on the 8th, we giving receipts. I want to play a quick commercial about our fundraiser.
Go ahead.
What I love about the Uhuru Academy is that I love my teachers. They are very nice and they let you express your feelings and say lots of things that you probably wouldn't get to say in public school. What I love about the Uhuru Academy is that
There we go. So June 8th, next week, y'all, from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time, Uhuru Academy Online is having its celebration. It's end of the year celebration and virtual fundraiser. We're going to be graduating our graduates. We're going to be moving up our 6th graders to junior high. Our 12th graders are heading out into the world. Our 8th graders are going to the 9th grade. But we also raising fund to build our new learning platform. Okay, and we want to share with you all what our children are learning. A bunch of mini Baba Amins.
And here's mine
there.
right here.
You know what? I don't turn down nothing but my column. So we're gonna put that over here.
There you go.
I appreciate it, my brother.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you're just gonna go on to the Eventbrite, and let me put this banner together right quick where you all need to go. bit.ly/UA online. Am I spelling it right? Yep. 2024. Okay. And boom, and put that right there. Go there right now. Go to that link right now and make your pledge to the Uhuru Academy online program. We have students all over the country and in Africa. And when I tell you these babies are learning their purpose, finding their direction, building new skills, they're going to show you and they're going to tell you next week. You go to that link, you make a donation. We're going to send you the link to join us live online next Saturday, June the 8th, from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. talking about what's right with us. If you want to see something positive, if you want to be a part of something beautiful, then you definitely want to attend our virtual fundraiser. I say. Brother, I think we've done a good job today.
We do. Yes.
I think we got another episode in the can.
I think so too.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we have a lot more we can talk about what's right with us.
Yeah, we do. We have a lot. We might do part 2 next week.
I think
I think we should get some of our acts on.
Oh,
let's interview some of our acts that we have coming.
Let's do that.
To Juneteenth.
Let's do that.
Because we got 2 more weeks.
Yes.
We got next week, because the Saturday after next week is gonna be the thing. Right. So next week, next Friday, let's come in here and let's bring in as many of our guests as possible. Y'all, I'm just gonna let y'all know right now, we got New Israel coming. We got Tanya Caesar, Trenton Pimpkins, Hardcore, Sandra Busby, Angela Gibson, Bree McLeod, Javonda Brown. Now, some of them might have a different stage name, but I think these are the right stage names. The UA, that's me and Mama and Koya. We're going to be there. You know what I'm saying? And so we got a lot of great people coming. Hosts include Sierra Artemis, Desiree's son, Nakatunde. And then we got Cultural Expressions coming through, y'all. DJ Cleve is coming through. 803 Fresh. We're going to have a Southern Soul party.
That's what I'm talking about.
803 Fresh is coming through. Partly Cloudy coming through. Mama Green is coming. Mimi Green is coming through. We in the front, y'all getting it in. Yeah, we're gonna be getting it in. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get it all in.
Yeah, we're gonna get it all in. So we're having a great time. We're gonna have a great time. But we also have some great speakers coming through. Dr. Tanya Matthews from the Black History Museum in Charleston, South Carolina. So we're gonna get some of our guests in here next week for the Juneteenth Freedom Fest. Hey, y'all, focus on what's right with us.
Please.
Focus on what's right with us.
Focus on what's right with you. Yes.
We appreciate y'all spending time with us. Bob, you got any closing words?
I just want to make sure that we acknowledge, if it wasn't for the ancestors, we would not be able to speak about what's right, because this is what they've been asking us to do.
I say.
Talk about what's right. The more we talk about what's right, then the more right takes place.
I say.
We won't have the negative that's getting all the light. We want the positive to get the light.
That's right.
We can be aware of what's taking place on the outside, but let's talk about what's on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we want to do.
Look, hey, I like that. They gave you a thumbs up.
All
right, we out, y'all. This has been the First Majority Podcast.
Yes.
Peace.
Yeah. It's still a lot of debate about who we are. Cats arguing, we ain't African, we ain't black, we ain't this, we ain't that. Man, truth is, we all of that. Cause all of that come from us, you know what I'm saying? It's all about where you gon' fit in. Yeah. Yo, what's your name? You an African, an American, or an Israelite? Black or more, Muhammad, or a provocateur, what the business like? You Malcolm X, my enemy. Chief Turner, Dr. King, keep a burner, you repeat. Look at me, who you see? I'm garbage when I rap a bar. Every line is a black star. I'm masterful cause I understand who these crackers are. Nat Turner's my avatar. My attitude so desolate. I'm a mocking dog, these motherfuckers. Dr. Cox, these Europeans know what I mean. I'm Farrakhan, never will I run. Robert Williams, nigga with a gun. George and Jonathan Jackson, Dr. Yosef Ben, Yakanan. Show and prove like Dr. Clark. I'm a goon cause I got the heart. I'm Dubois cause I'm hella smart. I'm Denzel cause I got the part. I'm Bianchi, Sutton Kufu, Mansa Musa, Shaka Zulu. I'm with Mia, I'm with Tulu. If I was Jesus, what would you do? I'm a Negro and I'm colored. I'm your nigga and your brother. Yeah, I kill you, but I love you. Accept your own and reject it. What's your name?
What's your name? And why don't you now know what your name was then? Where did it go? Where did you lose it? Who took it? And how did he take it? What tongue did you speak? How did the man take your tongue? Where is your history? How did the man wipe out your history? What did the man do to make you a dumb?
What's your name? It's the Chigaboo, it's the Torch Monkey, it's the Sambo, it's the Oreo, maybe Revolution is just too much for the handle. I ain't carrying no scandal, I ain't scary, got ammo. Harry Tubman with a candle, time to pick up the mantle. I'm a son to and Queen of Zinga, Nefertiti and Queen Amina, Hatshepsut and the Queen of Sheba. She thinks she God, please believe her. Name is Osada, great escape. Angela Davis, feet state. Winnie Mandela, refuse to break. I'm anime, refuse to cake. I see straight through cause I'm late today. Miss Fanny Lou, I got things to say. Miss Shirley Chisholm, I paved the way. The homie queen came to slay. Better Shabazz, I mean my Malcolm. Black love is the only outcome. I won't stop until y'all have some. I might say this shit gon' happen. I'm Oshun, come bless the altar. I'm Nivea, I bless Walter. I'm Olakuna, I drive my daughter. I'm Oya, I cannot falter. I'm the one to give birth to stars. Masterful, how I work these bars. Series B to the earth to Mars. KOS, reverse for stars. What's your name?
What's your name? And why don't you now know what your name was then? Where did it go? Where did you lose it? Who took it? And how did he take it? What tongue did you speak? How did the man take your tongue? Where is your history? How did the man wipe out your history?